Is it possible to meet, date, and marry someone all within 1 year? I'm going to be telling you my story just in a second.
This is where I wanna be, nah, nah, nah. Never ever gonna leave, nah, nah, nah. You ain't taking it from me, I'm like, nah, 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 nah. This is where I wanna stay, nah, nah, nah. And I could do this every day, nah, nah, nah. It don't matter what they say, I'm like, nah, 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 nah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley Empowers and I am a full-time high-earning housewife and I run a relationship empowerment company. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys how I met and married my husband all within 1 year through the power of social media. So let me first start by saying this. When I was in my early 20s, really for like the majority of my life, marriage is something that I always looked forward to. And it was something that has always been a desire, but it was so prevalent of a desire in my early 20s. And so when I talk to people who desire to get married and they may not have any prospects and they may not have anybody approaching them, I first tell them to really check their desires of what they truly want. So how it happened for me is I went through a series of toxic relationships and I got to a point in my life where I went on like a hiatus from dating and I just allowed myself time to grow, to heal, and to develop. And I remember when I was 24 years old, I decided to go on a fast. I had gone through another disappointing relationship experience. And so I said, you know what? On the 4th of July, instead of going out, turning up with my friends, going to a barbecue, I'm going to fast. So for 24 hours, I was off of social media and I didn't go anywhere all day. I just spent time with the Lord and literally read my Bible. And the crazy thing is, the next day, when I turned on my phone, I was receiving so many notifications from this one particular person who was liking all of my posts. And so I'm like scrolling, you know, when you see like 12 to 15 likes in a row, it's like it catches your attention. Like, who is this person? So I went to his page and the guy looked familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on how I knew him. So I was scrolling through his page and I saw that he was a football player at the university that I graduated from. And I thought he was handsome. So I'm like going through my phone. So I'm going through his page, liking some of his pictures. And we literally did that throughout that entire day. I would like some pictures. He would like some pictures. He would like some pictures. I would like some pictures. And then, y'all, bold move right here. I left him a comment that said, if you keep liking my pictures, that means we go together. And to which he responded, that's cool, sweetie. Let's set up our first date. And he literally commented his phone number in a comment because at that time in 2013, there were no direct messages on Instagram. So I ended up texting him that evening. And my first text message that I ever sent was, how tall are you? Because you look 5'6". And side note, you guys, I'm 5'8.5". And when I was looking at this guy's pictures, I couldn't tell if he was tall because I always wanted to marry someone who was taller than me with heels on. And so he responded that he was 5'10". And when he said 5'10", I was like, that's not over 6 feet, but it's all good. And to make a long story short, we literally just talked on the phone, went to sleep on the phone, texted all day for a couple of weeks before actually meeting one another. And since I didn't know this guy, I did what any thinking woman would do in this generation. I searched him on social media. So not only had I seen his Instagram page, but I also searched him on Facebook. And when I searched him on Facebook, I saw that we had mutual friends. And so I reached out to one of our mutual friends just to get like the scoop on him. What kind of guy is he? And my friend was like, Ashley, like, I know exactly who that is. He's a really great guy. And he talks about God a lot. So I was like, okay, so that made me feel a little more comfortable. And then I took the initiative, y'all, to like look at some of his pictures and kind of read his comments to see like what his responses were in the comments. And after all of that, and after all of our conversing, we finally met up in person and literally hit it off. And I kid you not, from the day that we met to the day that we started dating was 1 month. We were boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, that's how much we knew. And I feel like why that happened so quickly is because we had so many amazing, open, honest, and transparent conversations early on, which led us to be in a relationship quickly. And to give you kind of like the time frame, so I met my husband online July 5th. We were in a relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, by August 1st. He proposed to me in March, which is 8 months later, and August 2nd, 1 year and 1 day until from the day that we met, we were married. So that's pretty much the story in a nutshell. But what I believe really allowed us to hit it off was the fact that I mastered feminine communication. That really moved things along with his pursuit. And something that I tell women is that you learning the skill of communicating in a feminine way will change your life and your relationships forever. And if you've been struggling in the area of meeting high quality prospects in your dating life, I encourage you guys to join the waiting list for the Worthy of the Wait program. I've been teaching this program for years, and it's been phenomenal for the women that have gone through the program, and they've learned the art of feminine communication. They've learned how to be approachable. And this is not saying, oh, they weren't beautiful or educated. They usually are. They're usually the most beautiful. They're usually the most educated that are having an issue translating that in their feminine communication. So in the program, you'll learn the why behind dating, having that legacy mindset behind your dating decisions. You'll also learn the how, which is the feminine communication and really communicating in a way that men will listen. And you'll learn the what, which is how to practically be connected and position yourself to meet high quality people. It's phenomenal. It's a results-driven program, and doors open in February. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up about it. The link is in the description box to join the waiting list, because people on the waiting list will be the first to know once doors open. So thank you so much for tuning in, and leave me a comment below if you believe marriage is on the horizon for you, because if it is, it's time to prepare for it, and it's nothing to be ashamed about if that's a genuine desire. Let me know in the comments below. I look forward to chatting with you there, and I will see you in my next video.